Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bryce with another Man Talk. So, a lot of guys don't know what trauma is. They don't know what the definition of it is. They don't know how to work with it. So, I'll break it down really, really simply for you. Trauma is basically an inability to emotionally process an event that happens in your life. So, everyone has experiences like this in life. I think that a lot of times men and women's experiences are a little bit different because at least in Western society, we're conditioned a little bit different. I think in general, people are harder on boys, want them to be tougher. So a trauma can look a lot of different ways. It can look like getting bullied on the playground. It can look like having a parent that constantly belittles you or puts you down anytime that you're having an emotional experience. It could be having a mentor, an older sibling, or a parent who just wasn't there. And that can be traumatic in and of itself. And kids do not have a way to emotionally process that. They need a lot of times the help of a parent or a therapist. And if that person isn't there, then it just gets stored. It stays with you. Trauma stays with you. And then as an adult, it can pop up in lots of weird ways. There can just be really strange triggers that that touch on that wound, that trauma. If you haven't done any work to understand it, and you don't have skills to work with these triggers when they pop up. So men, what you have to do is you do have to go back into those situations and look for the trauma and learn how to process it with somebody else. And then eventually you can do a lot of this on your own. You can just notice like, oh, I'm getting triggered by my partner or by that person on the road or my boss or something happening in my life. And that's about that situation that happened a long, long time ago. And then it starts to release its grip on you. It might not be like fully resolved. You might never fully resolve a trauma, but you'll have more power, more control, more understanding of it. And then you can have more compassion for yourself and also more compassion for other people in your life because you understand that a lot of what's happening out in the world is more about what happened to them a long time ago as children when they really had no control than it is about what they're choosing to do as an adult. So, like in the men's groups that I run, we don't necessarily go deep into trauma, but even the process of sharing these situations that happened in your life and getting honest reflections from other men and compassion for what you're going through or what you went through as a little boy is extremely powerful. It's not like we go deep into this every night, but it comes up, it just naturally comes up. And a lot of men don't have a place to share that and be held in that. So that's some of what we're up to. That's what I have to say on trauma.